Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waynesville Lady Tiger basketball as the Tigers take on their Ozark Conference rival, the West Plains Lady Zizzers. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, Lady Zizzers took that nice long bus ride up from West Plains. They've been here for a while. I was leaving school today, and two of them West Plains buses were pulling in.
Well, they had a little extra time today, as West Plains, I believe, did not have school today.
They did not have school and didn't have virtual school either, so they had literally all day to get here. Knowing Coach Scott Womack, they may have left early this morning, and he might have stopped at some historical sites between here and West Plains.
Well, there's lots of little places. Stop, take a little walk. It's a beautiful day outside today. Maybe stop and take a walk in the park. There's just all sorts of stuff you could have done between here and there. That's a bus ride you and I know well come track season.
Yeah, we're going to be making that trip down to West Plains, but we're not going to stop and get out and walk around any park.
No, it's long enough. You just get in and go. But as you said, West Plains rolling in. West Plains, we know coming into the season, big favorite in the Ozark Conference. West Plains rolls in tonight, Coach Rawlings. Record of 21-3 on the year, 5-2 in the Ozark Conference. Two conference losses coming to Kickapoo and Rolla, but definitely going to see a good West Plains basketball team here tonight.
Well, we've known many years Scott Womack's led the charge down there for the Lady Zizzers. I know Scott was the head coach way back when I was the head coach of the Lady Tigers, and we're talking a long time ago. And Scott's got him a state title underneath his belt, and a lot of other accolades down there from West Plains. Scott also coached track down at West Plains for many years, so know very well. Had a chance to sit down with Scott for about 10-15 minutes before the game and catch up. So Coach Brittany Madlock coming in off a huge weekend, a win here Friday night over the Hillcrest Lady Hornets, and then traveled to Rolla Saturday afternoon and defeated a very good Lady Bulldog team in Rolla.
Absolutely. Well, and you mentioned that team defeating Waynesville, defeating a Rolla team that is one of the two losses that these Lady Zizzers have on the season. I believe, looking at the schedule, and I could be wrong, Coach Rawlings, but I believe the Lady Tigers coming in on a 4-game win streak right now. As you mentioned, capped off by a huge win against the Rolla Lady Bulldogs just Saturday.
And a busy week for the Lady Tigers as they have Glendale Wednesday night. We'll be right back here on the TTSN Sports Network, and Kickapoo on Friday night.
All right.
A lot of snow, a lot of COVID, a lot of things have really changed the schedules. I'm telling you, if you had a Lady Tiger or a Tiger basketball pocket schedule, probably can't read it now from all the crossing out and writing ins.
All right, pass across court right there by Tony Durant, taken away, and quickly we come to the other end, the Lady Zizzers. Lady Zizzers working the ball around the outside. Definitely several outside shooters on this Lady Zizzer team that you've got to watch for. Can definitely shoot the ball from the outside. Swings it on the outside. That's going to be number 14, Mackenzie Brunson. Shot goes in, and just like that, Lady Zizzers, Ashton Judd, probably looking at the little bit of stats I could find, Judd definitely one of the most dangerous outside shooters on this West Plains Zizzers team.
Nice pass, nice backdoor there to Brianna Hurd. Zizzers tried to trap at half court. That didn't work real well, that trip down, because you get Brianna back in behind that
right
heavy front. It could be a lot of points for Miss
Well,
Hurd
in the little bit I've seen on West Plains this year, that seems to be a spot that the Lady Tigers can take advantage of. These points in transition right here.
That's good.
West Plains defensively isn't the quickest team back down the floor. I think the Lady Tigers have an advantage in that area. We've seen with Brianna Hurd the last two trips down. Pass goes inside, shot high off the glass, no good. Rebounded underneath by Nadia. Going
ahead
quickly.
To Brianna. It's up, and it's good.
And that's been, like I said, that's the thing I noticed coming into this. Defensively, West Plains does not get back down the floor fast. You've seen the Lady Tigers come out, boom, jump on top 6-3, and what has it been? 3 really quick passes down the floor.
And, Matt, you would think about this. You would think that Nadia would be the one flying and Brianna would be the one throwing ahead, and it's been just the opposite on all three.
Well, that's where West Plains expects a zig. Coach Matlock's throwing the zag.
That's like Tom Brady to Gronk right there. We've just seen that boom, boom, boom.
See it all the time. Now, you don't think Coach Matlock's going to win 7 Super Bowls, do you?
Well, no. That'd be Nadia that's going to win 7 Super Bowls.
Okay.
Coach Matlock would be.
Can
Coach
they be
Belichick.
like WNBA championships?
I don't
want to see Nadia get hit. Them NFL guys hit hard,
That's
Coach
true.
Rawlings. All right, so West Plains back on the offensive end, working it around. Nice defense right now underneath. Going to get the Tigers with the reach right there. Coach,
West Plains definitely making it clear they want to drive the ball to the hole. They want to get that ball inside.
Going to get Asia Morgan with her first team foul for the Lady Tigers. That puts Judd at the line, and she's up and good with the first. Judd misses the second one a little long. Rebound underneath comes to Hurd. And here come the Lady Tigers once more. Nadia brings it across half court. Nadia, long three. Coach Rawlings, that was outside.
Yes. That looked like Brady throwing it from the 50-yard line to the goal line there.
Pushes the Tiger lead to 5. West Plains back quickly down the floor on the offensive end. Judd once more. She tries to take it inside. Ball goes down. West Plains comes out of there with it. 3 ball's going to go up, and that's going to be good from the outside. Coach
George Osborne.
Thought that was Osborne, but I couldn't tell. Errant pass tipped away and taken by West Plains. Judd quickly back to the other end. Osborne now pushes underneath. Really looked to be trying to force that ball down to Judd at the post right there. She brings it back outside. Oh, defense falls asleep right there.
We're going to get a foul there. Yeah.
I believe they're going to get Tony Durant with that one, so it should be her first, second team foul for Waynesville. It's going to put Drew Harris at the line. She misses just a little bit long on the first. Waynesville holding on to a 2-point edge here as we're just under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Harris misses on the second as well. Rebound comes to the Lady Tigers. Asia Morgan underneath with the board. Nadia.
Just off the front of that rim.
Thought Asia had that right there, but just, as you said, off the front of that rim. So back down we come to the other end. Lady Tigers still holding on to a 2-point edge. Little bounce pass underneath, taken away. Ball still loose, and Nadia is going to pull it out. Pass ahead, comes to Hurd.
Nice touch there by Brianna. Coming down the middle of that lane is such a tough shot.
Puts the Lady Tigers back up by 4. Three ball goes up from the outside, and that's going to fall. Mackenzie Brunson. It's going to trim that Waynesville lead to 1. West Plains picks up a little pressure there. Pass ahead to Durant. Now to Morgan, back to Durant. Looks like Nadia is going to reset for the Lady Tiger offense.
Zizzers in that 1-3-1 zone.
Durant puts the 3 ball up from the outside, won't go. Rebounded underneath by Harris. Kicks it to Judd, and she brings it down for the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Oh. Little screen gets the shot up for Judd, but no good. Rebound comes. The Lady Tigers quickly down to the other.
Nice pass by Nadia.
Wow.
Wow.
That is a heads-up pass right there. They collapse. Nadia, a little bounce pass underneath. Asia Morgan kisses it in on the other side. West Plains pushes it outside, and we're going to get a foul.
Yeah. They're going to get that on Tony Durant, fouling on the – probably going to be shooting three here, man.
Shooting three. That's going to be the second foul on Tony. Third team foul here for the Lady Tigers. Coach, so we want to send out a shout-out to one of the names that I think – I don't want to spoil anything, but I think we may hear a little bit later this evening when some finalists are announced. Miss Victoria Hooker.
Yeah, that's not going to spoil it. That's spoiled. That's about as spoiled as milk in your fridge dated 2019. I'm telling you.
I'm not saying she's a finalist. I'm just saying. First free throw goes for Brunson. Judd goes up, blocked away. Nice job right there. Hurd comes out with the rebound. She's quickly down to the other end. Well, Coach Rollins, Cincinnati hit that one way out here about the volleyball line earlier. West Plains really seems to be moving out on her.
Oh, nice defensive play there by Jade Berry of West Plains, getting in that passing lane.
Shot inside is going to go in the lane for Brunson. That's going to put West Plains on top by one. Little press picked up here again by West Plains. Shot won't go for the Lady Tigers. West Plains gets the rebound, and back at the other end we come.
Oh, they're going to get Nadia. I think Nadia just kind of lost her balance coming through there, tripped on something. Not the kind of foul you want to see Nadia pick up.
No. It's going to be her first, fourth team foul for the Tigers.
Man, I was watching the NBA last night. I know this is a shocker. But I was watching the Sixers. I needed Joel Embiid to score a few more points for me last night. But Ben Simmons comes through the lane, gets fouled, goes up for a shot, hits a guy in the chin with his elbow as he's going up for the shot. They waved the foul off and then called an act of hostility on Ben Simmons. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I'll be honest, Coach. I didn't know that was an act of hostility was an actual call.
I didn't either. I learned something last night.
Learn something new every day. It was what keeps the mind sharp, Coach Rawlings.
It's kind of like the state animal of Oregon being the beaver.
Yep. Now I did, since you're in the teaching mood today, I did have to give the lecture as we were talking about the great South American leader Simón Bolívar, and I gave.
Oh yeah, did you give him the whole story about that?
I told him that they are not allowed in this unit. They are not allowed to discuss history with you in particular, because your version of the history of Bolivar, Missouri, and Simón Bolívar will cause them to fail their test.
Boy, I tell you.
Well, I warned them about the Battle of Halfway. The whole thing, I said, you can't talk to Coach Rawlings about this subject.
If they come out for track, they'll hear the story.
All right, we're back underway. Less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. West Plains Lady Zizzers on top by 3. Nadia looks like going to hold the ball, maybe play for the last shot here if West Plains isn't going to step out and guard her.
And we're down to 20 seconds. West Plains is just getting close enough to get that count going. In and out. Nice rebound. Oh, we're going to get a foul. Nice rebound inside.
Asia Morgan in there scraps that one loose. Foul's going to be on the floor. No, I'm sorry.
That's on C.J. Jones. C.J. Jones with that rebound.
Okay. Shot won't fall for Nadia right there, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, Coach Rawlings.
The West Plains Lady Zizzers up 16-13 over the Lady Tigers from Waynesville. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page, Tiger TV Facebook. For all the news, it is news right here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes Tiger TV Facebook page? And just a hint.
Do they rest?
Congratulatory like of the Tiger TV Facebook after what has occurred over the last 24 hours.
Well, I was going to say, is it our two qualifying state wrestling girls?
You're in the right sport, and they do like the Tiger TV Facebook page, and we wish them all the luck in the world as they head off to state. But we're going to send out congratulations to a guy who's liked the Tiger TV Facebook page for many, many years. The new World Wrestling Federation, or World Wrestling Entertainment heavyweight champion, The Miz. He won last night at the Elimination Chamber, and he sent me a text today. Said he was going to be joining in at some point tonight during Monday Night Raw. He'd join in and check out the Lady Tigers broadcast. Congratulations, Miz. You are the new World Heavyweight Champion.
All right, so we're going to be back to action here in the second quarter. Lady Tigers trail right now, 16-13.
You don't want to send congratulations out to the Miz?
Oh, I'm sorry. Now, is it a Mr. Miz? Is it just
Miz?
The Miz, not Mr. The Miz?
The.
Okay,
Miz.
The Miz. Well, I'll definitely send congratulations.
He's awesome. That's what it says on his shirt.
Okay. Well, nice steal right there by the Lady Tigers. Hurd gets in there, gets a hand on it, tips the pass away. Lady Tigers, ball loose, still scrapping for it at this end.
Oh, Brianna comes up with it, and it's
there
good.
We go, off the glass for two more.
All worked out well. I wasn't sure that West Plains went out of bounds when they threw that back in.
There was a lot going on there, Coach Rawlings. That ball was tipping several different directions, but I'll take the result. Trims the West Plains lead to 1 as West Plains swinging the pass quickly to the outside. 3 ball goes up, no good. Rebounded by Judd underneath, and she's going to draw the foul. I think they're going to get Tony Durant with her third, and they are. And wow, that's a tough call right there. I think a couple different Tigers you could have in there, but Judd no good on the second. Rebound comes to Hurd, and here come the Lady Tigers quickly to the other end. Evans pulls it out, going to set up the offense here. Pulls out, swings to Gamble. Gamble brings back up top, kicks back down to Naughty in the corner, puts up the 3 ball. Ooh, I was not sure.
I wasn't sure who that was off of.
I thought that was off the Lady Zizzers, but the referee says Tigers, so the ball will go back to the Lady Zizzers.
And the fact that there was no argument by the Lady Tigers right there, probably the right call.
Osborne puts it up from the outside, no good. Rebound comes underneath the Judd. Gamble tips the ball out of there, and the Lady Tigers have the control back.
Oh, little step back, two from about 13 feet.
I was worried Nadia might have been moving a little quick right there, but boy, just drains it like it's nothing. Ties us up here at 17, Coach, as we're just under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Judd underneath going to rebound, and I believe we're going to get Gamble this time.
But I'm going to tell you something. That little step through is real close to a travel.
Oh, yes, I agree. All right, so that's going to put Judd at the line. She'll be shooting 2. Little long on the first one. Judd set at the line. The second one's up. It's on its way, and the second one will fall. Look for West Plains, and they do pick up that little pressure again. Pass quickly ahead.
And somehow Gamble comes out of there with that.
Oh. Judd takes that one away, and she's going to go to the other end. Judd's going to be going back to the free throw line. I think we're going to get Kaylee with her second. Judd's up and good with the first. Checking back into the game for the Lady Zizzers is going to be number 21, Drew Harris. And checking into the game for the Lady Tigers, I believe that's Stacia Garcia over there, Coach
yes.
Rollins. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Nadia slices right through that press right there. Jones puts up the long 3, won't go. West Plains brings it quickly to the other end. Osborne, little give and go. Georgia Osborne underneath.
And we're going to get a quick timeout there by Coach Madlock. Not a real good exchange right there for the Tigers. And I think Coach Madlock wants to settle things down. Lady Zizzers up by 5 here. You don't want this to get out of hand real quick.
And I think that's the
They are a roll
move.
team.
From
what we've seen so far this year, they are a roll team. The Lady Zizzers can definitely get on that roll, and they're hard to stop if you don't get a quick timeout.
Well, and as you said, it's only a 5-point game. You've got the ball right here. But them being a roll team, and, Coach, we talked about what the 21-3 on the season, the number 3 team ranked in the state right now in Class 5.
That right there, we know they're pretty good coming in.
That was and so I agree. I think this is the spot, Coach Matlock. Slow it down, talk about it. Lady Tigers playing an outstanding game right now.
Yeah, the Lady Tigers have taken it right at the Lady Zizzers, which I definitely don't think they thought was going to happen on the other side of that bench down there.
West Plains a little aggressive on the press right there. Drew Harris is going to bat that one right back out of bounds, so Nadia will inbound. Gives to Hurd. Hurd going to pass ahead. Ball tipped away, and Judd's going to pick it up for the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Harris drives the lane. Not sure that wasn't tipped, but either way, Lady Tigers come out of there with the ball as we're under 5 minutes. 22-17 as our score.
That's going to be tipped out of bounds.
Boy, Judd, nice wingspan right there. She could cover some ground. That particular play, I didn't think she was that close. She got out there and got a paw on it. Over to Garcia, bounce pass into the corner. Hurd's going to put up the jumper in the corner, won't go. Rebound comes. I believe Joyner's going to be the Zizzer that comes out of there with the rebound. Osborne gives to Joyner, and I'm sorry, that's going to be Judd in the corner. Puts it up, no good.
Nadia does a good job there blocking out, and that ball just takes a weird hop and gets her timing off.
Well, and Brunson right there to put it back up. West Plains getting a little more physical in that pressure.
Well, and the whole thing is right now, when you've only had one foul called on you the whole first half, you can get more physical in that pressure.
Judd, hard 2 inside, up and off the glass. Long pass right there, Coach Rawlings across the middle. Shot won't go for West Plains. Rebound comes to Hurd, and quickly to the other end comes Nadia. A little spin move, jumper in the lane. Think they're going to get Garcia right there. I think Garcia was just moving out to try and like block and gets into her with the knee right there.
Man, we're going to ask any of our viewers down in West Plains. Question has came up here to the TTSN Sports Suite. People are wanting to know, do we have a call on school for West Plains tomorrow? Are they going to be in session tomorrow? If you're watching us now, West Plains, let us know in the message there whether or not that's going to happen. There's some people up here wondering.
Well, it might be the difference between stopping for dinner and hurrying on back home tonight.
Where are you going to stop at?
Somewhere to eat.
A whole busload of people? A national pandemic. Where are you stopping?
Well, no, wait a minute. I thought we were talking about like our fans here stopping.
Got you.
There's a difference between 2 people stopping and 40 people stopping.
Where are you going to stop at, man? If it's you. You are one of 2 people. Between here and West Plains, where are you stopping? Hillbilly Junction isn't open anymore.
No, I'm thinking probably somewhere in Houston. Kind of a midway point. Road's going to get a little straighter. You not as prone to be car sick after you get on through Houston. I don't know, Coach. It's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say off of West Plains, so the Lady Tigers should get the ball here. Stop happens at 2:39. Asia Morgan's going to inbound here for the Lady Tigers. Gives to Nadia. Nadia faces that double team quickly up ahead. Jones takes it in. Oh,
jump ball. Yeah, I was hoping. That's
the
what I
right
saw
call
up here. Yes, you don't always get that call, but that was the right call.
All right,
the Tigers will keep the ball here.
Jump ball will stay with the Lady Tigers. Evans to inbound here for Waynesville. Gets it into Morgan. Morgan right back to Nadia. Nadia tries to bounce pass across to Jones right there, but going to be off the knee of Mackenzie Brunson, I believe, and out of bounds. So the ball will stay with the Lady Tigers. 2:24. Lady Zizzers on top by 9. Gamble goes over to Hurd. Hurd's going to put the 3 ball up just off the front of the rim. No good.
I'm going to tell you, we didn't get that ball, but that was quick thinking by Asia Morgan.
Yes, it was.
She turned around and got that ball, threw hard at her from about a foot away.
Well, Judd put a little steam on it. Asia corralled it, was trying to pass it off. It was a hot potato nobody wanted. All right, so we're going to be 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. West Plains right now still on top by 9, 28-19. West Plains working the ball around the outside. These little cuts really look to be trying to force that ball inside right now. Judd has been the often target inside. As you said, we're going to get a travel right there on number 22, Alyssa Joyner, I'm sorry. Oh, Coach, one of our often viewers and a good buddy of ours, Dennis Rogers, checking in with us tonight.
Oh, doesn't get the roll.
Rattles around, just jumps out right there. Long 3 by Nadia.
Whoa, nice
Kaylee
steal
Gamble.
there by Kaylee Gamble.
Kaylee going to take it to the other
end. She got
end.
fouled. She had to get fouled, yes. Kaylee's going to go to the free throw line. Nice job there by Gamble. Just picked the pocket.
Oh,
right
she
there.
did, absolutely. Going to get Georgia Osborne with her first. That'll put Kaylee at the line shooting 2. First one's up, and it's good. Just the second team foul on the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Second one won't go. West Plains gets the rebound as we're just over a minute to play here in first half action. Swinging to the corner, 3-ball goes up from the outside, and that's going to be Jade Berry.
You just can't let them set out there.
No.
And have time to get squared up. And nice job pulling that ball out of there by Brianna Hurd.
And Nadia's going to drive, but she's going to be fouled, I believe.
Be on the floor, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're going to get Osborne out front on that one. Nope, I'm sorry, they're not. They're going to get Joyner on that last foul call.
And we're going to get a jump ball.
This one will stay with the West Plains Lady Zizzers. 41.3 seconds remaining here in first half action.
Lady Zizzers being up 11, I think. Well, I was going to say you might see them stand out front, wait for the last shot. I don't think so now.
Judd drives, kicks it off to the wing. Shot goes up, no good.
Gets swatted away by Nadia Evans.
Jade Berry thought she was going to get a nice little easy look inside, and Nadia.
She's wrong.
Nadia said, no, not happening. Pass comes in, Berry once more. She's going to be low and off the glass, no good. Ball's loose underneath.
And we're going to get another jump ball. This one will go to Lady Tigers. 19 and a half seconds left here in the first half.
Nadia Evans double teamed, and she's going to be fouled.
But that's only going to be the fourth team foul on West Plains.
Yeah. Going to be second foul on Georgia Osborne, but as you said, only the fourth team foul right here. Evans is going to inbound. Come right back to her, and it looks like the Lady Tigers are going to play for the last shot here before half. Under 5 seconds, step back three.
Kayla Gamble with that rebound. The Tigers can't get another shot off, so that brings us to halftime. The Lady Zizzers over the Lady Tigers, 31-20. Matt, let everybody take a break for about 10 minutes, and we'll be back with second half action live right here from Waynesville. right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for second half action from Waynesville High School, Waynesville, Missouri. It's the West Plains Lady Zizzers 31, the Lady Tigers 20. Matt, Tigers have played a pretty solid first half. Got outscored a little bit late in the second quarter, but up to that point, they were right nip and tuck with the Lady Zizzers.
Well, absolutely. And I think one thing you saw in that second quarter is West Plains not having, at one point, only had one foul against them, I believe, the entire first quarter. Decided to try and play a little bit more physical, push a little bit, not having many fouls on the board. And the referees, and if they're going to let you play that way, you play that way. But West Plains, I think we saw a little bit more physical there in the second quarter, able to open up a little bit of lead here on the Lady Tigers.
Never did get to the bonus against the Tigers in that first half.
West Plains quickly back into it. Judd's going to go to the hole. She's going to be off the glass twice, and I believe we're going to get a jump ball there.
Jump ball.
That'll come back to the Lady Tigers. Judd leading the way with 10 points for the Lady Zizzers there in the first half. Tied with Brianna Hurd for the Lady Tigers, who had 10 points herself. Nadia Evans.
Yep, we're going to get an over in the over back. Brianna was right there at midcourt. She caught it, and without thinking, didn't even really step back over. That's just the way her foot landed to make the pass, and turns the ball back over to the Lady Zizzers.
All right, so the Lady Zizzers bring it down on the offensive end. Going to be deflected out of bounds by Hurd right there. But Hurd and Judd leading the way for each team scoring-wise there in the first half. Little runner down the lane for Joyner's going to go up and off the glass for two. West Plains picks back up in that pressure. Lady Tigers quickly break through down to the other end. Hurd, nice job right there. Turns around, finds Asia Morgan. Asia, I think, might have been a little surprised she was all alone.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that's it. You catch that ball in the free throw line, the first thing you want to do is turn around, face the basket. So many kids we see not do that. It's a nice steal there by Tony Durant. They don't turn around, face. You never know what's going to happen, what's happening underneath there if you don't look at it.
Tony, I think we're going to have a kicked ball right there. It's going to be the call. Tony, a little foul trouble there. I think picked up her third right at the end of the first quarter, right at the beginning of the second quarter. Had to spend some time off the floor right there with 3 fouls early. I think that definitely challenged Waynesville a little bit too. Is Tony a pretty good offensive part of this rotation for the Lady Tigers? Having her back on the floor is definitely going to help us. West Plains working it around. Judd kicks it over to the wing. That's going to be 3 up and good for Georgia Osborne. That's going to give her 11 on the evening. Nadia Evans brings it across for the Lady Tigers. Looks underneath. There's Hurd.
Zizzers had 4 players guarding Nadia right there. I won't say guarding. Chasing her around in the front.
I was going to chasing is a better adjective there. And I like that play. Let them chase Nadia, dump it off to Hurd underneath. I'll take her underneath. She goes up and off the glass. Woo! A little fancy move by Ashton Judd right there. They're going to say out of bounds on the Lady Tigers there. And Judd will inbound for the Zizzers.
Nice job there.
Asia Morgan tips it up, almost comes out of there with it.
Well, you leave that ball straight out in front of you like that. You did exactly what you're supposed to do.
Comes up underneath, tips it up. Pass underneath. Asia's going to take that one. Nadia slice into the other end, kicks outside. 3-pointer by Jones won't go. Rebound comes to the Lady Zizzers. Nadia gets in, gets a hand on it, almost picks the
almost.
pocket.
She kind of picked the pocket and then dropped the wallet, what it kind of looked like there. I think she got the pocket picked.
Looks like we're tying up a shoe over there across the way. We're going to go back to action now, West Plains. Judd gives back to Osborne, swings it to the near side, looking inside, little flash, not there. West Plains coach with a little bit of a lead now. Looks like they're kind of slowing it down, take a little air out of the ball. Judd comes inside just underneath the free throw line, puts it up, and it's going to be 2 more.
They're just working that offense till they get the shot they want right now. You can do that with the lead.
Hurd, a little runner down the lane, won't go. Rebound loose, pulled down by Judd for West Plains. And Osborne's going to bring it across. Nice job. Tony Durant gets in the way right there, tips it out, and here come the Lady Tigers. Hurd, turnaround. It's going to be 14 on the evening for Miss Hurd. West Plains working it around, and there's that call. We said a few times there in the first half. Looks awful close when Judd picks that up to a travel. That time they get her.
Got it, and that's
Osborne's going to take a seat for the Lady Zizzers. And, Coach, I did not catch who is back into the game. I think it's Jade Berry, number 32.
Nice job
Asia
there. Right?
Morgan slices to the basket at the other end.
Hey, Coach Womack's wanting a little second easy basket there for the Tigers. He's going to want to put a stop to that.
Well, because we talked about this earlier, West Plains is a team that likes to get on a roll and can score quick. Lady Tigers are that same kind of team.
Right, and that's, all of a sudden that I think West Plains had extended that out to what, about 17, 16,
17 in the lead, and all of a sudden it's back to 12 real quick. Coach Womack definitely not panicking, but, hey, let's slow this down. Let's talk about this.
He's figuring there's no reason to get on the bus with those timeouts. He might as well use them. Still no report on school tomorrow for the West Plains Zizzers.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody chime in there with any news for us. I think 7:30 is kind of the magic time, and we've come and gone from 7:30. So.
That's usually the decision time for the West Plains Zizzers.
Three ball goes up from the outside, not there, but rebounded by Judd underneath. She's in a good position right there. Coach Rawlings gets it, goes right back up over the rim. Hurd puts up the three, won't fall. Rebound comes underneath to Dixon.
West Plains just throws it over the top.
Coach, I'm going to go out on a limb with the last name like Dixon from West Plains. I'm going to guess she probably does a little running somewhere along the line.
I'm going to say that's probably true.
Joyner knocks that one
have to do a little
down.
Investigating on who all she's kin to down there in West Plains.
Well, I can probably give you a pretty good guess on a few. And we're going to get a timeout here.
Coach Madlock, as that lead's been extended to 17 again.
We're going to get a full timeout. Coach Rawlings, is it time? Is it time? Are we going to announce them yet, or were we waiting for the TTSN Sports Update?
Would you calm down?
I can't. I'm so excited. It's the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. This is what you get out of bed for.
It's like the Class 3 girls 4x800.
Speaking of, I think there's a little place between here and West Plains where they keep track of plaques for JV girls down there.
That's very true. Very true.
I don't remember exactly which place it is. Coach Knipe could tell you.
Oh, yeah, Coach Knipe could tell you.
As you see Coach in the huddle there, and out front here we've got the Lady Tiger cheerleaders doing a nice job here this evening. Honored our Lady seniors the other night. Our varsity cheerleaders had their senior night the other night. Coach, it's hard to believe. 1 week from today, we roll in, we get to break the seal on spring sports.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
It has. Getting shut down last year right before we were getting ready to have our first meet.
Well, we were only 2 weeks in. Spring break was a week early last year, so we were literally 2 weeks in.
I know we had practice last Saturday morning, and I'm thinking of what all we had to get done in the last few days before that first meet, and then lo and behold, we never got it. I am excited to get spring sports rolling.
Yeah, lo and behold, during that week, Rudy Gobert got us all going.
Alyssa Joyner takes that inside, puts 2 more up in favor of the West Plains Lady Zizzers, and we're going to have a foul called here. Coach, I'm not sure. I think they're going to get Mackenzie Brunson, but they are going to get Brunson. That's going to be her first team foul here for West Plains. Brielle Garcia into the game for the Lady Tigers. She has it on the wing right here. Looks underneath, not there, swings back to Gamble up top. Underneath.
C.J. Jones with the rebound and the putback.
Nice job to get in position right there. Go strong up and off the glass for 2. Judd brings it across the half-court line for the Lady Zizzers. Oh, a little give and go, and they're going to get Kaylee. Think that's going to be Kaylee's 3rd, Coach. Kylie, not Kaylee. All right, Brunson at the line. She is up and good with the first. Checking back into the game for the West Plains Ladies Zizzers is going to be number 21, Drew Harris.
That one's up and good. And Matt, this just in from some of our colleagues down at KY3. They are not reporting West Plains out for tomorrow. So according to our colleagues at KY3, there is school at West Plains tomorrow.
Well, that's good. A beautiful day like today. I'm sure West Plains probably had a few back roads still covered in some ice. A beautiful day like today, I imagine that gets out and melts a lot of that off.
C.J. Jones with another offensive board. This time she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. But from what I'm gathering from our colleagues down at KY3, there are schools that are closed tomorrow.
Kaylee Dixon going to be called with that foul. Going to be her first, 2nd team foul. CJ's going to be up and good with the first.
Matt, if you're watching us out there in Searcy County, Arkansas, you are closed tomorrow.
But I'm not. I'm watching with you right here.
It's a good thing you don't teach down there. You wouldn't be going to school tomorrow.
Well,
I don't know why you'd be here.
I don't want to live and or teach there. I'm sure it's a beautiful community. No offense, but I bleed orange and black. I'm a Waynesville Tiger.
Searcy's a sister city to somebody.
Oh, nice job getting out, tips away, takes it to the
right
other end.
Over the front of the rim.
Jasmine Moore, nice job right there. Up both ends, defensive. Take it to the other end and finish it. Push inside, looking for Judd. Judd kicks it back out.
I'm not sure that wasn't a travel, but that's a steal.
Here come the Lady Tigers once more. Gets it out top to Gamble. Judd all over Gamble in the front court right here. And going to get a timeout here.
A timeout by Coach Madlock. That was a lot of crazy wild action there, Matt.
Is it time? Is it time, Coach Rollins? Not time. I can tell by your face. You're not as excited about this as I think you should be, Coach Rawlings. This is the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. This is a prestigious award. We get to name the finalists tonight, Wednesday night, final TTSN Sports Broadcast for the year. And we'll find out Wednesday night who takes it away. But I'm just excited to see what's in that envelope right there, see who these finalists are.
Matt, that envelope's full of butterflies. The real envelope hadn't even got out here yet.
Oh,
it's
so
in the vault.
That's a trick envelope.
No, that's how you transport butterflies. Learned that on Shipping Wars over these 14 and a half days we've had off.
You ship butterflies in an envelope?
Yeah, you catch them live, put them in an envelope.
I never knew such things, Coach Rawlings. All right, Lady Tigers get the ball inbounded. Gamble swings across. Jasmine Moore. CJ is going to get over and give it a good try to keep it in right there, but it's going to be.
All right, Matt, I've been told Officer Lopez is bringing the envelope over.
Hot dog.
It's on its way.
Hot dog.
It's en route from WCC where the TTSN prize vault is.
All right, and I'm hearing maybe a few little extras being tossed in this year in the sports prize package.
3. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. The Lady Zizzers up on the Lady Tigers, 49-34. Matt, you know what it means it's time for?
TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all the news, it is news right here in Tigertown. Matt? You know who likes TigerTV Facebook page?
I'm going to guess every single person
Officer
in
Lopez,
this envelope.
Thank you. Every single person in this envelope. Matt, do the honors. You've been waiting. You have been more excited about this.
Well, this is just one of my favorite moments each year. All right. Coach Rawlings, now, wait, hold on here. There is a disclaimer note inside this envelope. And Coach Rawlings, I have breaking news.
Let's hear it.
Out from the envelope, we only have 3 finalists here in the envelope, but there is a note saying that Brian Schaffner has received a ban and is no longer eligible for running.
That's come across the ticker right here. Brian Schaffner has been disqualified due to the scandal of 2020-21. That's all we can say. That's all we can mention, Matt.
Well, and I know that we talked about in previous broadcasts how clear and open this competition was going to be run.
Very transparent.
Complete transparency.
Oh, there's a back door to.
Oh,
they're going to say that was a block, and the basket's going to count.
All right, Coach.
While these free throws, Matt, is when we can get this out, but we do want to make sure everybody knows Tim Wallace is the most as transparent as he can be when it comes to this stuff.
Full transparency. Free throw won't go, and we're going to get a foul underneath. I believe we're going to get Brielle Garcia. No, I'm sorry. They're going to get a Stacy Garcia. Coach, these names are not in any particular order.
Nice rebound there by both Garcias. Estacia kept it alive for Brielle.
No particular order here, but name number 1. The reigning and current TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, Tervon Dorsey, has reached the finals again this year, Coach Rawlings.
Could see that one coming. Definitely could see that one coming. Tervon's with us a lot. He has been for years. Upheld this honor very well during this.
Oh, absolutely.
This year.
He has been a credit to the award this season. I know a lot of the events he's shown up for, night in, night out.
Long 3 right there by Georgia Osborne.
Coach, name number 2, former mayor of Waynesville, Luge Hardman, is one of our 3 finalists.
So we have Tervon Dorsey, former mayor Luge Hardman.
And, Coach, there's only one more name in this envelope.
There's only one more name. Jones takes it in. Oh, and gets hammered.
and goes down hard, pops right back up.
No call on that.
Wow. Gamble pulls it out, feeds down.
Hold up on number 3.
I am. I'm going to wait till we get a break in the action here.
Gamble for 3.
Won't go. Rebounded on the other side by the Lady Tigers. Backer cross to Gamble. Jasmine Moore now on the other side, pushes inside.
CJ takes it to the hole.
And she's going to get
fouled. They're going to call an offensive foul on CJ. Wow.
That is not what I thought right there. And we're going to have Ariana Jones checking into the game for the Waynesville Lady Tigers, number 3. Gives to Judd. Judd looking down low. Stacia Garcia gets up, gets a hand on it. I'm going to say she stepped out of bounds.
Either
so
that or the ball hit out of bounds. I'm not sure which one.
So Judd to inbounds for the Lady Zizzers. West Plains working it around, really looking for their shot right now, but credit the Lady Tiger defense. There's just nothing open underneath right now. Judd tries to go down the middle of the lane.
Stacia with another steal. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Gamble comes out of there with the ball, and they're going to call her for a travel. Wow. Ball's loose, picked up by Waynesville. To the other end we come.
That's going to stay with the Lady Tigers.
All right, Ariana Jones going to inbound.
There's going to be a foul. And that's going to give us the opportunity, Matt.
That's going to be it.
Oh, wait a minute. Where'd that paper? I think it fell down below us.
All right, I've got it right here. Our third and final finalist. And, Coach, it's the one I thought it would be. It is Miss Victoria Hooker is finalist number 3. Luge Hardman, Tervon Dorsey, Victoria Hooker.
And Wednesday night, Matt.
Wednesday night's the night. I'm excited.
Well, now, folks, remember, we're all voting one more time. That you voted to get us down to 4. Of course, Brian Schaffner let us down once again. And now we're down to 3. Woo. So, Matt, we want everybody now that's on the clock. Tim Wallace and his crew will be tabulating votes over the next 24 hours, or excuse me, over the next 40, I'm being told 46 hours.
46 hours.
And then Wednesday night, we're going to be announcing our 2020-2021 TTSN Sports Fan of the Year live right here. One of the highest rated broadcasts every year.
Little turnaround jumper falls for Judd right there. Puts the West Plains lead back to 20. Ariana Jones pulls it, gives to Gamble, swings it. And, Coach, just as I imagine, Miss Victoria Hooker excited as can be to be a finalist this year. West Plains tips it away.
Oh, nice job by Kaylee Gamble to steal it. She ends up out of bounds, but she saves 2 points.
Absolutely. Kaylee, real nice job right there to hustle back, take the ball away. But Judd gets open, hits the 2 right there.
And Coach Womack whistles, and the press is now off.
To the other end we come. Ball tipped, back in. The Lady Tigers get back control of it. That's going to be out of bounds off the leg of Judd, so possession will stay with the Tigers. Tony Durant checks back into the game as Kaylee Gamble's going to get a breath, looks like. But, Coach, obviously we're excited for Victoria, elated for former Mayor of Waynesville, Luge Hardman. But, Coach, it's been a long time since we've had a finalist in the running for a back-to-back championship here. We're going to have to get with Tim Wallace. I know, of course, there is the autographed 8x10 photo in the prize package. I believe a die-cut vinyl car decal is going to be in there, and probably a whole assortment of things.
The nice part about that decal, from what I'm understanding, it can actually get you out of parking tickets in the greater Pulaski County area.
Well, but that
nice
might help Victoria
or
Tervon, but my guess is there's no one in the greater Pulaski County area brave enough to put a ticket on Miss Luge Hardman's car. That decal probably isn't helping her. Of course, if she wins it, she might give it to someone she knows. Can't be us. No kickbacks.
If Luge wins this, she's putting this on her car. Luge, a former colleague of mine, teaching at the high school.
Quickly to the other end comes West Plains' Mackenzie Brunson, up and off the gloss. Jones puts up a long three for the Lady Tigers there. No good, out of bounds, and possession's going to go over to the West Plains Lady Zizzers. That's going to stop us at 3:03. This coach, Mr. Colin Simmental, right there doing it all. Got a camera on one shoulder, loose ball, reaches over, corrals it. That tells you right there, the TTSN sports interns, the level they go to.
Well, they practice that during class.
Well, I'm sure.
That's not something you come out here and you do without a lot of practice.
Ball gets a little high right there. All right, West Plains still on the attack here at the offensive end. Ball goes up from the outside, no good. It's going to be out of bounds off the rim, so that ball will go over to the Waynesville Tigers.
And, Matt, while we're wrapping things up here in the fourth quarter, we want to recognize our crew tonight, working the cameras and all the equipment here under the direction of the incomparable,
the illustrious, the illuminal Tim Wallace.
And once again, these students come in, and Tim, they come in right after school. They start setting this stuff up. We get to go home, get to relax a little bit, and then we come back down, just put the headsets on and sit here and talk a little bit about basketball and life in general. And they actually do all the work, and another outstanding job. We're watching the monitor right in front of us, and just an outstanding job. Our crew tonight is Peyton Blaze, Colin Simmental, Samia McPherson-Williams, Truman Trier. Talk about Truman here in just a second. Carson Whittle and Tessa Scott. Truman had a conversation with me today, Matt, that I hated to hear. I don't know that Truman's going to be a Lady Tiger trackster this year. So if you're out there and you'd like to encourage Truman, I'd really like for you to encourage Truman over the next few days to get her out for track. She's wanting to be an All-American hurdler like her mom was when she was here at school. But once again, everybody out there absolutely doing an outstanding job on the broadcast tonight. They'll be right back at it again Wednesday night. Nathan, nope, the guys don't play right after this. The guys are going to be on the road tomorrow. They're going to be on the road tomorrow, Matt?
I believe so.
And taking on, should know this.
I should know this, but I don't, so I'm not even going to pretend like I do.
Well, West Plains, maybe?
Could be.
I think it is.
Probably another institution of high school education that plays basketball.
I'm going to bet it's West Plains at West Plains.
Oh, Coach Bill's going to get to take that yellow dog on a long drive tomorrow.
So one.
Now, I got a question, Coach Rawlings.
Okay.
When the boys-girls basketball team has to ride that road all the way down there to West Plains, do they get fried chicken, strawberry shortcake?
Nope, that's a track thing.
Woo.
Now, Matt, we do want to point out district seedings have came out. The girls are going to open up a week from tonight at Central. The boys are going to open up a week from tomorrow night at Central. And it's a 4-team district, and depending on who wins on each side and everything, where that next game will be determined at that point.
Right, because championship games, if I understand this right, will be played at a neutral site.
And what I have learned about this, because I assumed that was a MSHA rule that would be straight across the board, that is incorrect. The districts decided this, each individual district, because the Class 3 district that Dixon is in already knows that they're going to be hosting.
Interesting.
I did not know that. Learned that.
I do like
over
the
the
idea
weekend.
of a neutral site. I think that makes it a little bit more fair. But as you said, each district can decide for themselves. But we definitely want we're going to get to see the girls here one more time Wednesday night. We'll be broadcasting that game.
We'll be broadcasting. They're going to be back here Friday night. They've got quite the.
Well, and Coach, we're joined right here.
As we were
booth.
talking about the boys basketball program.
His ears have to be on fire. Coach Pills joins us in the TTSN Sports Suite. Coach Pills, are you on the road at West Plains tomorrow night? And he confirms he is.
He has confirmed that.
Now, I don't want to upset Coach Pills, so I won't point out the fact to him that he doesn't get fried chicken and strawberry shortcake tomorrow night in West Plains, which is the tradition during the track season. They always give us fried chicken, strawberry shortcake.
And for some of us, get a slab of ribs.
Get a slab of ribs. I do remember a rain delay on a bus and not being able to find a knife and passing around a slab of ribs.
We got a slab of ribs a few times when we've rolled in down there.
West Plains usually takes care of us pretty darn good, Coach.
That ball, they're going to say that ball is off Kaylee Gamble's foot there. Lady Zizzers will keep track of that.
All right, jumper up, no good for West Plains. Ball loose underneath. It's a scramble. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession go back to the Waynesville Lady Tigers. Gambled inbound here. Gamble gives off to Moore. Looking for a Stacia Garcia down on the wing. Drive back to the middle. Shot up and off the glass. No good. Rebound comes out of there. That's going to be Kaylee Dixon. Don't want to screw up that last name. We might not get any fried chicken.
You're going to mess that up.
Shot from the outside won't go. Rebound comes inside to Gamble. Gives it ahead to Garcia.
That's up and good for C.J. Jones.
Jones puts it up and good for two.
That's going to be a long ranger. That's going to bring us to the end of the ball game tonight. The Lady Zizzers from West Plains roll into town and defeat the Lady Tigers 62-39. Folks, we want to remind you one more time, we're going to be right back here on the TTSN Sports Network Wednesday night for Lady Tiger basketball. We hope you join us then. We want to, and for Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings. We want to hope everybody out there has a great evening, and we will see you Wednesday night.